What's up, Moto Buddies? Mike here from Taco Moto Co. So you've installed a new battery and you goofed up and you installed it backwards. You heard something pop and now there's no electrical. What's the first thing you're going to check? The starter solenoid. So on different bikes, this little device is located in different places. It's always going to be a similar configuration. It's going to be mounted with these two little rubber bracket feet that are going to slide over two pegs. And wherever this thing is, this is where you're going to look first. So how do you tell which is the active fuse and which is the spare fuse? A couple ways you can do that. The first one is there's this little metal strip that's located on the active fuse side. There is no such strip over here on this spare fuse side. Another way to tell is the cable that's coming directly from the battery that's going to the first lug. That fuse on that side is your active fuse. The fuse that's on the side of the cable that goes down into the frame and then goes to the starter, that's your spare fuse. You use either one of those methods, but that will help you determine which is your active fuse. There's a little cap that you can pry off, and then you can push the fuse out. So how do you tell if your fuse is good or not? Well, sometimes there'll be a little bit of black carbon char that's from the filament when it burns out, but don't always trust that. Sometimes it's not that visible. It really should be electrically checked. There's two really easy methods to do that. One is with a fuse, set it up to either read ohms or to do a diode check. And then when you touch across your fuse, if it is good, you will read, so this is in diode mode right now, and I've got it in audible. So that's telling me that I have continuity across the fuse. I could also set it up into ohms. Right now we're in open loop, so this is what happens when the meter leads are apart. When I touch them, you'll see that it goes to, shows resistance. So if I go across, I should read zeros. And so that is a pass or fail meter test. I can also use a test light if I connect this to either side of the battery. And then I touch my test light to the fuse, and then the other side will go to ground. And you can see that my test light indicates continuity through the fuse. So this is another pass-fail method to determine if my fuse is good. So if you've put your battery in backwards, your fuse is probably blown and it'll need to be replaced. You can use the spare fuse here or get yourself another fuse on the stock KTM products. It's 20 amp. This is a standard automotive size fuse available from any car parts store. Once you reinstall that fuse, recheck your electrical system, and in all likelihood, that will solve your problem. You can reinstall your starter solenoid and then continue on your ride. If that didn't remedy your problem, you have other diagnostic steps to perform, and you'll need the service manual to do that. You can always contact us and we'd be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, go out, get some adventure.